Members from several anti-war groups let their voices be heard. This rally coincides with a massive demonstration in Washington, D.C., and also others going on in other parts of the nation. Protesters say they strongly support our troops overseas, but want to bring them home.
This comes as President Bush begins to send an additional 21,000 troops to the war zone. Many disagree with the president's plan, and many still oppose the war in Iraq altogether. Anti-war protests were held across the country today. Here in Las Vegas, more than 150 people turned out to the steps of the federal courthouse downtown. Eyewitness News reporter Kai Plascon has the story.
Until today, Louise Scouten Jones was the kind of person that would just drive by and honk too.
I guess just busy raising kids and just, doing life.
She'd sit at home and complain about President Bush.
Bring our troops home! And I turn on the TV and I listen to him and I call him names and throw dirty socks at him. He doesn't know that, and other people don't know if I just stay home and I don't share my opinions. Yeah!
She couldn't find any way to publicly express her anger.
This is a hard town to meet people in. It's a hard town to figure out how to get involved.
She hasn't been in a protest since the Vietnam War when she was in high school.
We're just ordinary people. We just, we're moms and dads and workers, and we have our lives, but that it's, we're American citizens first.
And this is far from the end for her.
We'll do it again. And I will be getting involved in doing some training.
It's a new beginning.
We want 2 fingers!
One where she hopes to inspire people to do more than honk.
Hey, hey!
Kai Plascon, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Protests are planned at the federal courthouse every Thursday morning. Meanwhile, a much larger rally took place on Capitol Hill today.
Hundreds of Las Vegans protest the president's plan to send more troops to Iraq. They join thousands across the nation. As President Bush plans to escalate the number of troops in Iraq, protesters are escalating their efforts against the war. More than 100 Las Vegans turned out for the largest gathering of protesters here since the war started.
Bring home the troops!
These Las Vegas protesters say their numbers are growing because the number of Americans against the war is also growing.
The American people are against the war. They said that in the election.
The people here are merely representing the opinions of the majority of Americans and probably the majority of people in Clark County. So we need to pay attention. The Congress needs to pay attention to what its constituents are saying and doing.
Las Vegans like April Medlin, who has a brother in Iraq, say they're dedicating more and more of their time to send a message.
Stop this war!
She and a group of others gather here every Thursday morning for a peace vigil.
I want my brother home alive, and I want him home now, I want them all home.